Alright, we're sorted. Hello everyone, welcome back to F4 here in Qatar this week. Little bit late today, but we're in just before quali ends, which is good. Let's get our surface set up. And there we go. And let's see who is currently running a lap. Maybe one of the Mercedes. I believe Penguin Ninja is on a lap. Not going into the pit. Just because I believe it's correct. There we go, should be good that. Yeah, on and up. Coming around final bend now to spin, turning just a little bit too harshly for that rear end there. Alpine's on the end of that. And is that on like that. Williams of Jake, I believe, is going to set a time. Or is setting up his invalid 32. Jake on the that. I don't know who's coming next then. Next. Wood is not one of that, so. And not the last, so it's got to be. The Alpine. Or the other Alpine, where the other Alpine. Jack Cocaine. Come on, Jack. I root for you every week. And you just score points when you want them out. Come on. To the line. GRS open just before the main line to go. P9 123.254 Jack Cocaine. Go on, Jack. You shot me, boss. Then his teammate, Ross, should be coming to set another lap. He's 4.5 tenths up on his time. We can get some nice turns through the final sector here. Will be a nice improvement. Could take him all the way up to potential podium places here. For the quality. If he gets a good exit here. Crossing the line now, where does he go? P2, 125, 1.5 tenths back off the kick of Aiden. Not bad. We got a kick to come across the line, I think that's Jake Bamford. Where will Jake go? EOS burning to the line and goes P1 with a 122.1. This is, I can't remember if this is Jake's first race back after a little break, or it might have been, he might have been here last race. I don't remember. Yeah, he was. Yeah, so second race back off his little hiatus, and it seems to go pole with it, so can't complain. One of the Mercedes going to Nova is on a time. Cameron Nova in through too high a position, straight into the final bend. A little bit of locking on the wheels, but nothing too bad. Out of deployment, he's going to lose a little bit of time here on the straight now. Still goes P2 with a 22.2, not bad at all. The Haas following, but that is Austin. Boss is a non. Validated. So I believe it'll be the Red Bull next. Or not, there. So I think Bart will be our next car to cross the line. Has plenty of EOS to burn up here. Charles is he's on a hot spot. Expect carnage. Oh, yeah, God. Lovely. I mean, I ain't gonna complain. Carnage is at least exciting. As Bart goes to P2, 22.274, only little under a tenth off Jake. Very, very close margins here. As Charlie crosses the line as well, improves to P2 with 22.2. It's a very, very close field between the top 5 here. Very, very close margins. As Mercedes of Penguin Ninja is coming. So this is, I believe this is we got Nova and Penguin Ninja right Penguin Ninja goes up to P12, 124.1. And then we got a pass coming. Is that Osterman? Austin is 3 times up on his time. I believe it will be an improvement, but he will stick on his current position, I believe. Or not. He made loads of time for that first sector. Up to P11 for the 22.6. Is that Charlie going for another lap? Or is he just working back to the pit lane? Or he's going to get a little bit of a kind of a tow from his teammate. He's 5 tenths down though, so not quite ideal for him. Penguin not on a lap, but he just did one. So Azam goes pole with 21.5. That is wow. That is quite the improvement. Almost 6 tenths ahead of pole position here. I'm going to assume that was on fresh tyres. It was. Fair enough. We got the other Aston Martin starting his lap, so I think the Aston Martin will be the next to watch here. There's either of these two on the lap. Invalidated pit lane. So yeah, it'll be Jacob invalidated. So yeah, the other Aston Martin will be sit on with for a little. Oh, and Nika's spin down. 2 spins this session then. Hence, get Zan out of this league. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap, but we never know. Maybe Jake will pull it back. We'll have to wait and see for that. He's in the pit lane, not on the lap. Zan's going into the pit lane, so I think that'll be... Zan can still get the lap going, I think. He's going to be our next car across the line. So again, Alpine, it's going to be Ross. We'll sit on where Ross got his for his final lap. He was 5 tenths up on his time on his 8 lap, so that is kind of crazy. Nice first sector, a little bit wide. Just a little bit wide again, but nothing too bad. Let's see what his first sector says. Gets past these 2 corners. Very nice and smooth. Putting a little bit of battery into the braking zone. 1 tenth down on his current time, but he's still got plenty of racetrack to make the time up. Coming around right-hander now. Long right-hander, very hard to keep the car from drifting out wide there. Into the slight braking zone. Almost touching the apex. Almost. Burning down into the first sector here, all just flat 8 corners now. Purple sector 2, but still down on his time according to the game. Ooh, that was not invalidation, very close though. Going into the final corner now. Will this be an improvement for Ross? We will have to see. Burning to the line there. As he does not improve on his time. Next person is a pit saver of Jake Bamford, who is a 10th down on his time also. So it's all in his first sector here as he drops heels into the pit lane. So that'll be it for Jake Bamford, I believe. As war starts to start, we've got an Aston Martin coming in. I believe that is Lucas. But it'll be Christian next. Christian, a 10th up on his time. Seemingly struggling a little bit here. Are there any grid pens? Sure. I want to look at the light thing first. Warning, warning, warning. No grip pens. Safe at the moment. As Nova is up into P3, 22-0. As Christian went to P2 as well, I just missed that. We've got a 5 crossing the line, but I think Jaden will be our next. Jaden almost 5 tenths up, could be potentially challenging pole here. 21.6, just a tenth behind Zan. We got one of the Alpines coming. Is that Jack Cocaine? It is not Jack again. It is Ross. Where is Ross? I've lost it. Not on the lap. So it'll be one of the fast cars then. It will be war, I believe. So it'll sit on with Bradley. Coming across the final corner, does he improve? A little bit of sliding from the car. Nothing too horrid. Crossing the line, improves to P10 number 25. Next car to cross the line is Lucas Wood. Very close from the inside, very wide as well. Burning to the line, deploy or used, crossing the line to go P8 with a McLaren just behind him. That is Christian being in pit lane. Nova is next, 2 seconds down. That is an Alpine of Jack McCain. Jack is 7 tenths up. Where is he going to go? Crossing the line to go P6 with a 22.2, and there's another Penguin Ninja. I do not believe improved. Bart 19 invalidated. Jaden also invalidated. Is Zan gonna improve? Is he gonna pull the gap even further away? Let's see. Come across the line. No. Does he improve on his already pole position time? He does by a staggering 5 tenths, a 1:21.0. That is F3 pace. I mean, that's not far off F2 pace either, I don't think. That is a lap. As Charlie comes across the line, 1.5 tenth improvement should take him right up to P4 there with a 20.9. And then Steven Shodden across the line, improves to P14. I don't believe Roy's on a lap, so that will be our grid. So there is our grid for Qatar. We've got Zan from Jaden, then Christian, then Charlie, then Nova, then Jake, then Jack, then Bart, Lucas, Ross, Bradley, Jake, Brian, Stephen, Penguin Ninja, and Larry. That is our grid. Let's get a little look at what people are thinking here. Pretty much completely hard, apart from one person saying starting mediums. Seems quite the... Everyone's going for quite the same strategy. I do not blame them. They're taking quite a bit of time to pick their setups. People are being very patient. There we go. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Qatar. And we're away. It seems like a good start from Dan. As Christian's coming around the outside of Jaden now. Very, very wide though. Might actually let Charlie through and Jake Bamford. Plenty going on. We've got loads of moves. We've got contact with the Mercedes off. Oh dear God. That was Nova into the gravel. A little bit of contact with the McLaren, I think. Oh, there's Jack Cocaine's in 5th. People, Jack Cocaine is in 5th. This is now we're into the little GRS trains. Right, will we see anyone think of sneaking a move? Hold on, we've got moves at the back. What is this camera angle? It is horrid. Got Jake right on the back of the house. It's all happening at the back here. There's quite a gap that's formed already between Brian and Lucas. As we've got Osterman going round the outside of Ross. To make that move stick for E10. As Jake makes his way past War as well, as War goes very wide off the track. Might even under attack by Larry round the outside now. A little bit off track, but does get that move done. As we've got the two McLarens fighting as Larry's off the road, and then a little bit of contact between the Mercedes and two cars peel into the pit lane, presumably for damage. Oh my god, yeah, Charlie, absolutely third. That is crazy. Crazy work from Charlie there. Will this be a podium for Charlie as well? We'll have to wait and see. Barnett right on the back of Christian now. There's actually a gap's already pulled up between Christian and Jack. 1.6 seconds already. Only on that two, yeah. Will Bart be looking to be leading this train maybe? Does he think he's got the pace? Yeah, he has got those medium tyres, so he will want to be trying to get to the front of this train, yeah. Ideally be leading it. As Zan almost pulls a second off Jaden. Just 9/10 back, it's very, very close. There's a very equal battle as well. But Jaden does slip into DRS first lap. Christian keeping a very steady 1.5 seconds from Jack King as he goes a little bit wide there, getting a bit sliding with his car. Jack and Charles will get pens. Have faith. Have faith, Rich, have faith. Maybe we might see a Charlie and Jack again podium. You don't know. As Jack's now going from the move, round the outside on Jake Bamford. As Jaden also makes a move for the lead as well and does make that stick. And Jack Cocaine is in fourth. Oh my god, they might actually get podiums. As Zan's coming back at Jaden now. Oh, down the inside, still side by side. As Zan pulls just ahead to keep the lead position. Well, zero faith isn't very nice, is it, Mitch? Come on. You look at this. P3 and P4, this is outrageous. Jack Cocaine has a purple sector 1. People, come on. Although Jack is out of DRS now, which will not be ideal for him. As Charlie is keeping up with the top two here, this is quite exciting. We've got a move between left. Tank is going to go down at the back there. Jack almost in DRS. Right on the edge of it. Can he get into it just before the detection zone? So he will want DRS to stick with the the top three here. He might have just been in it. It was a little bit too close to tell, I think. Do we see a rear flap open on that car? We do. Just sneaks into DRS there. That's exactly what he'll be wanting. That's Jake Bamford. Oh, actually, quite a lot of people having almost no DRS of it. As Brian Field into the pit lane. I'm going to assume that's for damage. I can't look a little bit. Things finally seemingly settling down here now. People getting into their rhythm. I say that as Lucas is right on the back of Christian here. He's all over the back of that rear diffuser on that McLaren. As Ross sets the fastest lap as well with 125.1 on the soft tyres. Interesting strategy. I think Jaden might just be peeling out of that DRS range as well. Zan having a much better ERS advantage here as well. Can Jaden stick in DRS? If he loses DRS to Zan, this may be not ideal for him. Yeah, that's out of DRS. Jaden has lost DRS to Zan at the front now. This is going to leave him wide open and vulnerable to Charlie here. We might see Charlie in P2 position. Hold on. Is he going through it on the straight? He's a bit far back, but he might still be able to make the dive. Oh, as he goes down to the inside! But Jaden holds onto that position. Jake Bamford on the back of Jack McCain as well there, on 5 tenths back. Or we can get some moves between the McLaren and the Haas. The Mercedes and the Haas. As Brian gets a 3-second time penalty as well, which he will not be on for that. As the Mercedes makes it pass quite nicely. You might even see Larry follow through as well. Boys Austin goes just a little bit wide, not ideal, but still seems to get the exit though. Will Larry chase down Osterman? I'm all for the people at the back of the grid fighting. So Charlie's very, very close to the back of the game there, only 5 tenths back. This will be exactly where he wants to be to utilise that GRS, but going a little bit wide. Might have even got a warning there. Oh, might have even been another one there as well. Right, will Charlie give it another go down the straight here? Got Jaden burning pretty much all of his ARS, but Charlie does have that ARS advantage. Will he send it down to the inside, side by side, through the first corner? Very close to one another. Jaden holds it round the outside. Very good defence. There's Jake also on the far back with Jack McCain now, but really seemingly struggling through the downforce parts of the track. Oh, Charlie goes a little bit wide. Losing a little bit of time to Jaden there. As Bradley gets a 3-second time penalty. Christian making his way into parts of the GRS almost as well. You'll be happy with that. Not too much action going on at the moment. Everyone just kind of sitting behind one another. Charlie does have slightly more ERS than Jaden though, so it'll be interesting to see if he goes for another move again. Oh, is he under wide again? I'm not too sure if he's close enough. Pretty decent exit though, but Jaden also running the ERS. Most likely won't be able to reach from there. Actually, might still be able to have a go actually. The ERS seemingly very strong. Then the inside again at turn 1, exact same carbon copy move from before, but Charlie still keeps it side by side this time. Little bit of contact. Does Charlie go for the switchback? He does. Can he hold it round the outside though? Just not. That was almost an amazing switchback. It's Jake Bamford once again very close to Jack McCain. As Lucas gets a 3-second time penalty. Dan really expanding that gap now to 2.8 seconds. He's in his own race here today. Penguin Ninja with a 3-second time penalty as well. The penalties, actually I'm going to wrap the penalties up actually. I'm going to keep them on screen for the whole race. Seems that I have a feeling there will be plenty of them. Charlie not having a go at Jaden this time round, although Jaden has almost no ERS while Charlie just had the ERS advantage. No moves yet, although we might see a move. Larry going down the inside of Osterman here maybe. Down the inside, side by side, but Osterman swings it around the outside there to keep hold of his P11. What are tyres looking like? Well, it's actually quite a varied field. Quite a lot happening actually. Medium muzzle probably. I'm expecting Christian to start making some positions through the GRS train, but honestly, with the dirty air, I wouldn't expect it for quite a couple of other laps. Charlie Roberts almost falling out of DRS there as well. Using the DRS to try and stick closer to him, to Jaden though. Right back on track again. Do we see Jake make a dive to the inside? No, it shows to be sensible. Although I wouldn't mind if someone just want to like throw it down the inside of someone. Makes up for some extra entertainment. Everyone being nice, calm and collected. No one making any silly moves. As Brian makes his way past the boss on the GRS straight. As Zan is now 3.4 seconds in front of Jaden. He is not breaking a sweat at all. It's Charlie Roberts gets a 3-second time penalty. Charlie, no. Although there is a 4-second gap between him and Jack Kane though, so he might, in his current position, he holds Peter Easton. Will we see Jake go for a move on Jack Kane this time round? He's got the latitude to do so. Throwing his DRS, with DRS wide open as well. Will he make a dive down to the inside? He does, and no challenge. Straight past Jack Kane. Back as well. I'd let him kill him in lane. Oh, as Jack Kane hits the back of Jake there. Did not seem to get any damage though, I don't think. I think he got away with it. He did. Although he's glued to the back of Jake after there. Will we see Jack go back at Jake on the DRS straight potentially? As he is very, very close to the back of that big sector. Almost running wide, very, very close. Oh, does run wide that time. Oh, it gets right on the back of Jake here. This could be a nice and easy DRS pass for him. A little bit of sliding to the last corner there. Jake burning all his ERS. Jake does have the ERS advantage here, so he might actually hold on to the position potentially. But it's Jack trying to go around the outside, but it's just not happening. But then almost goes for the switchback, but loses the car. Holds his position though, so very, very lucky of him. But he's going to eat dust then. As Bradley gets another 3-second time penalty. As Jack may even lose DRS from Jake because of that spinner. Very close, I think. Oh, got some more movement at the back. That's lost into the pit lane. Presumably those soft tyres are legally dead. I'm still trying to look at it for Christian though, as he is the highest hard runner here at the moment. See, it's been 11 laps now. I would expect the hards to be hopefully good enough to do better than the mediums by now. Oh, it's Lucas looks quite wide there. Roll. Oh, there's a Jaden peels into the pit lane on lap 12, going for the earlier pit stop compared to the rest. Although I am still a very firm believer in the fact that the overcut here is superior. You just got to have the pace to do the overcut with it, really. But the clean air is unmatched. So Jane comes out. I believe he'll be just ahead of Osterman. He will do. So he'll be sitting in P10. We'll have to see if that undercut can get him in front of Zan or not, although it is quite the gap to make up to Zan. Getting a bit slidey on the exit there. Lucas very close to the back of Jack and Kane. Will we see any DRS moves potentially? Okay, saying that, Jack is right on the back of Jake. Will we see a repeat of going side by side in the first corner again? Although Jake has a huge DRS advantage as Jack peels into the pit lane. Zan peels into the pit lane as well. It'll be important to see where he comes out next to Jaden, although I still think he's going to have quite the gap on him, to be fair. As Jake is our current new leader at the moment. But as Jake is right behind Zan there, Jaden is still quite the gap to him. Did make up some time, I think, but it wasn't much. Although Jake might be able to go for a really nice overcut here in these mediums, considering he got the DRS from Zan. This is where I think we'll get a bit more feisty now. People will start shuffling around a bit more, I think. Jake winning very little GRS here compared to Christian and Lucas, but I'm not too sure it matters much anyway. I'm sure they'll be prioritising. Jake peels into the pit lane as Christian and Lucas stick to go another lap for the overcut. This is puncture territory, I believe, for the mediums. So it'll be interesting to see if Lucas's tyres hold up for... Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if those tyres hold up now. I feel like we might be expecting a puncture from the Aston here, unless he's been nursing his tyres up very nicely. Wait, is that some movement? Nah, it's for the pit lane down. Might have some action between Larry and Jake here. Not quite. As Jack Kane gets past Jake Bamford, then a corner. I'm going to assume Jake made some sort of mistake there. Lucas's tyres are still holding in. That's what he'll want. The question is he going to stay at another lap? I think any more laps than this is going to be quite a bit of risk for Lucas here. Although he has got DRS, so I would say if he can handle it, staying there wouldn't be so bad. But into the pit lane he feels now. That is way too late. 10-second time penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Absolutely threw it into the pit lane now. As Christian out on those hard tyres there. As Zan retakes his net P1 for now. We might be see some side-by-side action from Jake and Lucas here. Lucas on the cold tyres though, while Jake already has his fired up. Rain the outside, can he hang it in? Just a little bit of contact. And Jake holds on to that position just about. Very close though. There's Nova's disconnected. I don't know if I've got Nova on my friends list. I don't know if I can. I can't do it. Damn it. As Christian gets a 10-second time penalty for speeding into the pit lane as well. Like, it's not what he would have wanted. As Ross also gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, what happened to Jaden? Jaden fell really far back. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm just getting lied to by the telemetry. Does Christian come out pit line use team? I do believe he does, yeah. That's really wide after all those pit stops. Strategy really showing through. I think pretty much everyone's pitted apart from the Red Bull and the Ants. So it is 2 yeah now. Oh, and Nova, but unfortunately not in the lobby. As Jaden now overtakes his AI. Very unfortunate for Nova. If this is timed right, Charlie made him get GRS off of the Mercedes here. Don't think he was close enough though. We got some swapping around of the hats at the back. I don't know if he can get slipstream off those cars or not. I would assume not, seeing how slow Charlie's getting. Oh, and there's some drive through an AI, that's not ideal. Charlie back up into P3 as Jake and Jack going side by side around the first corner here, still side by side going into the next corner. Will Jake go for a switch back? He tries to, but yeah, does not allow it. He might actually be looking for a move into the next corner. This is very risky, and Jake's round. A little bit of contact, and he's thrown around. As a Lucas peels into the pit lane to retire his car as well. Jake will not be happy with that little bit of contact. As he's also fell out of the GRS lane shooter as well. Christian just barely holding on to that DRS on from Jack again. Christian gains a little bit of time, but then gets another 3 seconds, and then gets his first 3 second leader on top of his 10-second time penalty, which he just does not want. Although he is decently close to the back of Jack again, as Nova's AI finally decides to peel into the pit lane. Christian burning almost all of his ERS. Jack King has no ERS, he's left defenseless, as Christian now takes that position up into P4, although does have that 13-second time penalty. Silly move from Jake. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I think my game's crashed. And my game's crashed. Lovely. Lovely. Thanks, F1. Absolutely lovely. Yeah. Didn't want my PC to work anyway, you know, it's just fine. Glad to know I'm not allowed to, you know, have the game open without my entire PC, you know, exploding. Very nice of it. Oh. The game wants to, like, you know, load any faster. Okay. We're actually, like, back in the game now, please. Bloody hell. Game don't half hate me.
Still we rise, guys. Still we rise.
Come on. There must not have been any banger moves while I was disconnected. I'll be right mad about it. Okay, thank you. Let's get all this sorted back up. I need to invite Nova back. Where am I going? That is not it. Invite some requests. Then, you just seriously sit there and tell me I can't add friends while I'm in the thing. You've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. You're serious. Ah. Nothing's working for me today, I swear. Oh, another 3-second time penalty for Brian. Won't be ideal for him. As Jake makes a... Oh, is Cloying Pine disconnected? Cloying Pine. There's Charlie disconnected. Dear God. Everyone's disconnecting. Surely I've got... Yeah, I was going to say I've got Charlie. No, maybe it's way back in his car yet. Not quite. No, I should be able to get back into his car now. Ah, there you go. No, there's way back in there. Oh, Charlie's data ran out. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, he's back in though. He's fighting. Go on, Charlie, make up those positions. Oh, Charlie gets another 3-second penalty. No idea. See a dive from Charlie. Oh my god, we do! Down the inside goes Charlie Roberts. Is fighting with Jack Decay. Oh! Does Jack hold on to the position? Not quite. Charlie gets that move done, but does have that 6-second time penalty. It's not ideal. I mean, actually, yeah, from Jack's current position, he's on for a podium. What's that? Right, Jack, if you're listening, you can't get a penalty, lad. You're on for a podium. Got some movement in the background. I think it's just a simple GRS pass to go. Jack's going from the back though. He's got to be careful. Got to stay in that DRS lane. That is, might as well check up on him with his 14-second lead. Bradley gets another 3-second time penalty now, up to 9 seconds. Jack barely holding on to the DRS there. Here he goes. Charlie, right on the back of Jacob on it. Honestly. I want to see someone dive someone big time. But then Voss goes round the outside of Leo and sticks that move with ease. And now my audience has turned into animals. Thanks guys. Appreciate that. We see a dive from Charlie down the inside of Jake Bamford. That is quite a bit of a slide, but he does get that move. Up to 4th position now for Charlie, but does have 3 extra seconds of time penalties. Only 4 laps, Jack, you got this. Come on. If Jack gets a podium, he's instantly on driver of the day, by the way. No, absolute no disagreements. Straight on driver of the day here at the podium. Vision's actually like absolutely been eating the gap towards Jaden here. Actually about to reach into GRS, even if I can speak English. Very, very close up. Still has 30 seconds, but still impressive just to show the face off. Well, this does mean that Jack is almost out of that 13-second gap to get a podium, so you might want to pick up the pace a little bit maybe. There's Jake going, fighting side by side with Charlie around the first corner. This is not what Jack wants at all. Charlie holds onto that position. As Charlie gets another 3-second penalty.
That is
unlucky. No, it's not what he wants. Jackie's gonna spin. No, I'm forget commentators curse. I'm giving commentators love. Jack gets this podium. I'm telling you, it happens. There's no way it doesn't happen. See, he's evil to me when I'm racing, but I'm just like the nicest guy to him apparently. When he's racing, I think I deserve better respect on this one. It's Jake gonna go for another move on Charlie into turn 1. Come on. We've not got the GRS advantage, but you never know. The GRS is strong. Larry gets past Penguin Ninja as well. Going side by side, some side by side action going on. Christian also very close to the back of Dave as well now. Once again, not that it matters, but just showing off the pace is impressive. But I wouldn't mind a little bit of battling. Give us some entertainment. 10-second time penalty for Penguin Ninja as well. A bit late. Go on, give us a cheeky dive into turn 1. Come on, Christian. You know you want it. Might be a little bit too far back though, I can't lie. But I was thinking about it, it was close. What is our position change as well? Actually, I just want to see that people are limits and the top 4 apparently exactly how they started, but it's out at the moment. Not until penalties get applied. Oh, that's a bit wide from Christian there. Dirty, doing him dirty. That was not supposed to be a fun. Charlie's actually gaining some insane time on Christian now that he's held up behind Dave. And Zan has a 20-second lead, already starting the final lap actually. Getting GRS up a back marker as well. Come on, Dave. Give us a dive bomb. You know you want it. You've got the GRS to do it. Dive it. Go on. Damn it. We thought about it. Yeah, I thought about it. On to our final lap anyway. Zan, I do believe Zan will cross the finish line about 1,000,000 miles ahead, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Yeah, last lap promotion. Does anyone want to do some cheeky dives or send it down the inside of anyone? or is everyone going to play it safe till the end? As Zan has crossed the line already, I was not paying attention. Zan wins here in Qatar by a whopping 20-something seconds. We'll find out when Jaden crosses the line. Does Christian send it down the inside? Go on, be cheeky. Oh. Or is it runs wide? As Jaden comes to bring it home in P2, 22 seconds behind Zan. All I have to say is enjoy F3 next season, Zan. As here's the highlight of the day. Jack Cocaine is on the podium. What a result. Then we got Jake Bamford, then Bart, then Christian, then Charlie coming down all the way to P7. Jake crossed the line, P8. Nova with his unfortunate disconnection. Gonna end up finishing in P9. Then it'll be Larry next across the line. Then it'll be Ross in P11. And then the Haas in P12. Actually, not a terrible race. Honestly, I didn't mind watching it. It was actually alright. Right, he's going to get the driver of the day from the game. Let's find out. Race winner, Zan. Fastest lap was Christian. Driver of the day is Larry, and cleanest driver is also Larry. And then Nova gets the most overtakes. And there is your results. Top 3 being Zan, then Jaden, then Jack Cocaine on the podium. Let's get race director. Sorted. Alright, and I will see you all in interviews momentarily.
Oh my god. Oh my god. After so long. After years of waiting, it's happy. I'm back on top. I'm finally on the podium again. Jake Bamford might ruin it by reporting me, but I think I've got plenty of shot on him. Yeah, well, when I turned right and he went, were you spectating at that exact point? He just like I feel like he wasn't.
Should be okay. So we'll start off with the big P3 man, Jack. It's your first podium of the season. Come on.
It's a little bit late, isn't it? But I mean,
It's happened. Though.
it's alright. I've enjoyed it. It's alright, you know. Qatar, it feels amazing. It feels really good. You know, this is the track that I chose as the TP when I had my track selections. I chose Qatar because I knew I can drive. I could drive at Qatar. I could drive it all right, and clearly, that's turned out to be the case.
Very clearly. Also, I think you owe your podium to me, by the way. The amount of like commentators' look I was giving you.
Were you just glazing me?
I was glazing you so hard.
Oh yeah, I was so glazed. You know what? I might want you to win your championship now, Tom.
Yeah, you think
I
so?
might want you to win it.
I think I deserve you respect that fact, to be fair.
I think you might win it this time. I think you might win it. You might win it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've heard chat from a certain Jake Bamford, but I'm just gonna say, mate, I've got plenty of stuff on him. So if he wants to come at me with one little incident, I'll come at him with 15. You know.
I'm sure he'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well done for starting.
Oh, thank you very much. And also, I just like to say, I do have to owe this podium to Huel. Without Huel powering me before the race, I don't think I'd be able to get through it because it's a very physical, very hot race. Qatar, as we all know, it's very difficult. This race on you mentally and physically, but Huel got me through it, and I'd just like to thank them very much. Thank you very much.
All right, we'll move on to our P2. Jaden, beautiful P2 finish. How do you feel your pace compared to Dan today? Because he seemed to very well run away.
Opening laps, I stuck with him, got the GRS on lap 2, and I was running at probably a lot less downforce because I had some pretty good straight line speed, and we were side by side in turn 1, but great switch back by Zan. But yeah, he left after lap 2 or 3, and it wasn't very nice to watch him pull a second a lap.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else you think exciting happened in the race for you, or is it you just kind of riding your own race, keeping it consistent?
I think Jack should actually always podium to me because my teammate Jake Bamford was on the radio to me telling me hold up the McLaren because he had 13 seconds of time penalties and he was just nearly pulling 10 seconds on him.
Oh, thank you very much, mate.
So yeah,
thank you very much.
Yeah, I held him up about 4 seconds in the last 3 laps.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey, welcome, mate. Welcome.
Awesome. Congratulations again. And we'll move on to our our P1 man, our P1 winner with a whole 20-second gap to the rest of the field. An incredible win, as per usual, Dan. This is your second there, isn't it? Or is it?
What, in the league or?
This season.
I think it's my fourth.
Oh my god. Third, yeah. Wait, no, yeah, it's the fourth. Yeah, god. Oh, hey, was it? You going to enjoy F3 next season?
Maybe we'll see if I can qualify for it. Hopefully.
I mean, with the pace you showed today, I think you will. I mean, anything that you think that was key to you holding P1 today, or was it just smooth sailing?
I mean, the switchback was pretty important. Couldn't just sit behind. Qatar's not really a track where you can overtake. So yeah, that was important that I pulled that move off. But I think the most important thing was I had Qatar twice now for league race signups. So it's just a race that I'm comfortable in. You know, I like high-speed corners, so it's probably my best track of all.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any tyre issues or anything, or were you truly just chilling for the whole race?
No, I was chilling. I practiced enough this week. I had enough time, so I practiced enough. So I knew where to push it, where not to push it, where to save battery, where to not save battery. You know, so I was pretty chill.
Well, congratulations on your win. And we will be back next week for what is the track? Someone tell me, I don't know it.
Las Vegas.
Oh, God. Alright, we'll be back next week for Las Vegas. F3 on Monday, F2 on Tuesday, F4 and F1 on Wednesday.
I'll be back to normal next week because Vegas.